My friends, hello and welcome. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Coleman, congrats on being first. Morning to you, my friend. We had we had two bots. Wait, was it two? Yeah, two bots. Two bots coming in here. I actually didn't get to see their messages to find out if it was the new phrase that I added to Loot Spot Goots that got caught in that one. I'm not really sure, but I agree, in fact, that the sex robots are up and at 'em this morning, Coleman. Hello to you, Lady Iron. Hi, hi. Just woke up at the inn we are staying at for the wedding. I had lots of wine last night. Well, hopefully it was a fun last night. And, you know, hopefully not too difficult or challenging of a morning this morning. Welcome in, Dib. Newt Newt. How you doing, Dib? Hello, happy National Onion Ring Day. Onion rings, huh? I shan't be partaking in that, unfortunately, today, but... and you're off to work? All right, Kira, have a great day of work. PB, welcome in. Hello, hello. I owe you a cheers. Cheers to you, PB. Cheers. It was the new phrase? Okay, gotcha. Nice. Well, that's good to hear. Because the only thing is, when I was looking at what they had sent before, I was like, you know, I could just put the whole thing in there because bots are pretty lazy. Like the bot creators are pretty lazy. Where'd it go? Right here. Yeah, like there wasn't any one word except for maybe the store link. It was MYSTRM. I could maybe ban based on that word alone, but I didn't know. Decided not to, so. Queen Rags, appreciate the follow. Cheers, this one's for you. Much appreciated, my new friend. Trolls and bots are out hard late. They are, they really are. Gotta start the day with a cheers, of course, of course. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Why the bots are back out. I feel like there was a period of time in there where not really an issue, but seeming like it's coming back once again. But, you know, if it's something that's easy enough to add to a list, and LootSpot can filter them out without needing anybody else to do so, that is great. So yeah, I figured it's not likely. I mean, they might change the phrase just a little bit, but it's not likely that any of our, well, let's put it this way, it's pretty much 0% chance that a bunch of our users will put in, you know, that entire phrase. So I figured maybe I'll just use the entire phrase. If they change it up, I might generalize it more. We'll just see. We'll see how it goes. So far, so good. All right. Wait, had too bad a 12-year-old the other day? Wait, what? What happened then? Made 2 more accounts and came back trolling and trashing my channel. Really? What on earth is going on? Like, what kind of time do kids have these days? My goodness, I couldn't even imagine. Like, I understand too. Yeah, I had to ban them. Oh, had to ban. Okay, had to ban a 12-year-old the other day. I've not really. I'm trying to think of. Have we had to ban anybody, a real live person, Coleman? In I don't feel like it's been a while. I feel like usually we time them out, but it just kind of depends. There was like a weird situation a little while back. I think we were playing Valheim, and somebody who had been a friend of the stream for, I don't know, at least a few months, just all of a sudden one day came in and was being a total jerk. I think they ended up getting timed out for a long while, and they came back after the timeout was over, and they just went back at it. So I don't remember if they got banned or what, but yeah. Hey, what's going on, Jersey? Had to ban a 12-year-old and 2 perverts. So did they say they were 12? Because that's kind of bold on their part. Hey, I'm 12. Welcome to Twitch. You know? Yeah, I can't remember. There have been people that towed the line quite a bit, but they usually got bored. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Ciao, Papa Magoots. How you doing today, Jersey? You don't give most of them the time of day. They leave on their... yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I really can't remember too many issues, thankfully. Thankfully. Like I said, it's... Yeah. We also have... operators standing by, of course. So... I'm 12. My mom says I'm mature for my age. But I read at an age 14 reading level. It's pretty funny. Oh, my friends, I'm pretty sure I'm on the right schedule today. I should double check. I did it confidently, and now I'm sort of like, wait a minute, am I right? I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yes. Okay. So the plan is, my friends, we're going to get back into American Theft 80s today. I've been enjoying it. A little quirky theft game. We actually just progressed past the first part of town in American Theft. It's such a quirky little game, but it's great so far. So yeah, we're going to be continuing on with that today. Spooky Deer and I sort of had, I wasn't entirely sure because he said he was going away for an entire week. And then later on he said, oh, we can play Sniper Elite on Wednesday. And I was like, oh, okay, nice. And I think he must have meant next Wednesday. And I didn't quite understand. So anyway, yeah, he's still out of town. He's still out of town. So no Sniper Elite today, but maybe next Wednesday. Said he was 12. Then he was like, I'm 13. I'm an 18 plus channel. So, right. Just make your channel 21 plus, huh? What is, so when you say you're an 18, and I know a lot of people do this. This is maybe some of my ignorance here, but what does saying that you're an 18 plus channel do? Because I mean, as you can see, people of all ages will still come into it. So doesn't stop kids. They don't check your ID. Right. That's true. They need some way. I mean, they're used to, well, you can add moderation, I suppose. At least have like a verified email address so people can, you know, only people with verified emails can chat in your chat. That sort of stuff was added fairly recently due to all the hate raids. But there's also like an phone number even. You can verify your phone number through Twitch. So can't get in trouble for most of the crap that is said. Could you anyway? Like that's what I'm kind of curious about. Now, obviously my channel is not 18 plus, but I've always wondered that. Like I've gone into channels that are definitely 18 plus, but they don't label them as such. So I've just been kind of curious how that works. So it's also, I mean, to be fair, like it's a good idea on your part because you're pretty straightforward, like, and honest, you know what I mean? Like I like that too. Because I've dropped into streams, I'm not going to say any names, but Sea of Thieves, for instance. I used to watch a lot of Sea of Thieves streamers because I wanted to get the drops. Also, I was playing a lot more Sea of Thieves back then, so I'd kind of watch for tactics and stuff like that. And there was one Sea of Thieves streamer in particular who, like, every other word he says is like the F-bomb. And I'm like, and he's a pretty big streamer too. And I'm like, dude, I just came in here to watch some gameplay. Like, I don't, you know. And so one of the other channels I watch, actually two of the other channels that were pretty big. So I can tell you, it's not Hitbo TC, and it's not Mason, formerly Freemason Live. It's not those guys. Those guys were, I enjoyed watching them, but there's another guy who is, I think, maybe even a little bigger of a streamer than them. And I'm like, how? This dude is toxic, man. Yeah. People just throw out slurs and VC. Right, exactly. Exactly. When you put your channel as mature, then it gives the streamer some level of defense. Okay. Yeah. If I don't put it, I can get in trouble by some kid's mom for the cussing or lewd commentary because there's no warning. Can't stop them coming in, but it protects the streamer. I mean, I guess the kid's mom could maybe report you. I don't know if I can't see Twitch really doing much, but like I said, this dude was just, I was like, okay, I watched it because everybody said he was a really good Sea of Thieves player. And I'm like, I can't stay in here. Like, I'm just trying to do some work and lurking in the background a little bit. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a prude, you know, like I don't consider myself a prude, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I need to hear an F-bomb at literally every other word. So, yeah. Wish I didn't cuss near as much as I do, but it is what it is. It becomes a habit, you know? Yeah. They can report you still, but Twitch will look at it and be like, oh, you said your channel to 18 plus that protects you for like the PG-13 up ratings. Yeah, I mean, and that's the other thing too, is I consider my channel family friendly, but at the end of the day, like Twitch's TOS is that you're supposed to be 13 years old or older to be on the platform. So really for me, family friendly is just PG-13 in my eyes. I don't know if I don't think that would get me in any trouble, but really my PG-13ness comes from the games I play, but and occasionally some of the jokes we say in chat, but yeah. UK streamers are much more liberal with their swearing, right? I know. It's just part of our culture. It is. Yeah, the certain C word gets thrown around a lot in the UK, and it's one of those that here in the US, I'll be honest, that word makes us blush a little bit. So it's pretty funny though, just the differences. Not a prude, it's understandable. That's why I don't ever expect you to be in one of my streams. I know I cuss a lot, and I know you don't. It's not your thing. I'm fine with it. No, it's all good. I promise. It's all good. I think I'm from the UK. No, it's all good. I've been in streams. I've been in streams where like language is not really moderated. It's not a problem. It's fine. I've had people on the channel. You know, like we'll have a guild play day coming up, and I'll probably just turn the family friendly tag off for that day. That's all. You know, but it's one of those things. It's not that like nobody in the guild I think is super like I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Vulgar. Nobody in the guild is super vulgar. I feel like especially because they want to kind of keep an eye on what they say when they're in the chat on my stream, but you know, it's just one of those things. If people slip up, it's whatever. Like I'm not going to be upset about it, you know. It's fine. So, yeah. But anyway, it is kind of interesting to think about. So you say it here and people are like, what did you just say? Right. Not a bad idea. Sometimes the swears slip out as soon as it happens. I'm like, oop, my bad. It might be. No, it's all good. I promise. Like, it's all good. It is funny. And, you know, if I were ever that worried about it, I'd go back and I'd edit the VOD and before I uploaded it, you know, just throw a little censor beep in there. It's really not a big deal. The channel is marked as family friendly. They expect no strong swearing at all. And even my text posts are moderated. That's what you'd expect. So yeah, I mean, I don't swear. I don't swear on stream. At least I try not to. You know, every now and then, if something gets me truly fired up, you know, something might slip out. But it's pretty rare, I would say. Chat isn't really moderated. But I will sort of, when I read chat out loud, I sort of censor in real time. So I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I mean, now that said, if somebody's posting something super vulgar, then then that's when we might purge chat or something like that. But it'd have to be pretty bad, I feel like. So I don't think I've ever heard you actually swear. Really? It has happened on stream. I mean, you could probably go back on VODs and figure it out. So recorded the unedited version of Sprite, right? Had to get that one right. So grew up around pretty much only guys. I have a guy's mind with what I say and my ability to turn everything perverted. Hey, I don't know. I will say this. I've been around enough women too for it to be like, yeah. They love that's what she said jokes too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, comma, what's going on? Be prepared for the purge, indeed. Probably the closest route. All right. Worth it being a Ko-fi member. That was a good time. I making that video was so stupid. I looked back at all of these and I'm like, wow. There's just a little difference between each one, but it's really not much. It's just pretty funny, but I heard him once. He was kind of reading chat. Well, I will say Phil. So Phil went to that bar, and I don't know how to say that, you know, properly. I guess if it's like German, so it's like the A with the umlaut over the top. SS bar, AS bar. Like I think it'd be like S bar, but you know, here in English it looks like it's spelled ass bar. You know, so that's that's just what it looks like. Some women can be worse than guys. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. I'm telling you now, I've been around some that have just made me blush. That's for dang sure. But pretty funny stuff all in all. Yeah. So my friends, what do you say we get into some, I'm going to load up here, American Theft. But yeah, I don't know how, I'm going to be honest. We're going to see how the game is going to go today. Okay. I'm kind of curious what the missions will kind of change out to be like, because I've been kind of getting a, Hubby just called me out as a potty mouther. Really? I also have to bring you guys in on this part of the game. Oh gosh. That was weird. Os. It seems legit, right? This part of the game is such a vibe. I have to include it. Hey, Cypher, how you doing? I was told here that I would find some goots running amok. Well, you're about to, my friend. You're about to. Been called out on Twitter for mine. Have you really? So what I was going to say about this game here is that I'm kind of curious to see how things are going to evolve, because when I played this Monday, I kind of got the feeling, I was like, man, I'm doing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. And so I'm kind of curious to see how things will change. It is nothing wrong with that sort of aspect, I guess, if you will. But the main thing is that for me, it's hard to play it many days in succession when it does that. So yeah, I kind of have to, we'll kind of see how it goes, but I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of spitballing here off the top of my brain, but hey, what's going on, Charles? Hello. You know, if I feel like if I'm not doing a whole lot of variety in this game, I feel like I might just need longer breaks from it, you know, as opposed to just a one-day break. So yeah, Twitter's a cesspool. Honestly, I have a better time on Twitter than I do on Facebook by far, Jersey. I don't know why that is. I don't know if the Twitter algorithm is just being kinder to me. I'm not really sure, but maybe, and also it could just be the fact that if I see something stupid on Twitter, I'm just like, oh, I don't really know who that is. Just keep scrolling, you know? But on Facebook, it's like people that you actually, you know. Or maybe that's the other problem, but if I disappear in 10 minutes, it means the power went out. Let's savor what little time we have. Has it been a tough season thus far, Cypher? Hopefully we don't lose you. I don't know how to explain the double dot thing. I think it would make it sound more like os. Yeah, the umlaut. Yeah, it's called an umlaut. And I took a year of German, not to brag, but I did. So usually anytime you do like the umlaut, she always, my teacher always did this. So it ends up kind of like changing. It just kind of changes the enunciation a little bit. So kind of makes it more like I said, aus. Yeah. Things here keep getting better, but backwards. Wait, better, but backwards. What does that mean? Twitter is full of drama as of yesterday. Someone started stuff with people I know, and it's still drama going on, huh? I'm a liberal with the unfollow and acquaintance options. Wait, what's acquaintance? Is this a feature I don't know about? Wait, okay. Is that like in friending? Acquaintance versus friend? Yeah, unfollow is definitely a good one for sure. Definitely a good one for sure. I like that one. What I was trying to tell Mrs. Magoots. Mrs. Magoots had a Facebook, and she goes back and forth between like activating it and deactivating it. I'm like, she should have kept all of her friends that she had, and then just unfollowed everybody, or maybe just unfollowed everybody except for me or whatever it is. So she still has all of her friends. If her friends, like if people want to communicate with her, they could tag her in something, or they could send her a message on Messenger or whatever. She decided not to do that. She decided to unfriend everybody except for like 20 people. And then she decided even that was too much, and she deactivated it. So it's just, I don't blame her. But then it's just like, then she'll be like, oh, I want to kind of see, oh, did my mom post any pictures? We had a little get together. My mom posted any pictures? I'm like, so this is why you need Facebook. Unfortunately, it's like the unfortunate reality, but you have to have Facebook. Otherwise you miss out on some things, you know? And it sucks, but it just kind of is what it is. Wait, backwards better equals not better? I'm confused here. Use the triple equal sign there. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little confused. Try to teach myself a little German. I'm German, don't know my home language. French, though? You know a little French? Is that what that says? I know pretty much no French. So, stop using Facebook after the president, who shall remain nameless, left office, right? Acquaintance is a built-in group, so you can flag a friend as an acquaintance and then use the friends but not acquaintances post option by default. Oh, interesting. Sacre bleu. Now we're thinking like, yeah, Joey French is about all I've got. You're a friend, but you don't see each other's posts. Gotcha. Okay. So interesting. Yeah. So unfollow is basically, I guess, the one thing. So that's taking it a little further. Unfollow would be like, they don't see your post, or sorry, you don't see their post, but they can still see yours. Got it. Okay. That's interesting. Only use Facebook for my paintball stuff. Gotcha. Got too worked up reading it while he was in office. I don't blame you. It's been a problem. First, Peachy, congrats on your first, Peachy. How are you doing today? Probably not spelling anything right. I couldn't even tell you. So we have to learn French from the age of 5. Do you really? Dang. See, that would be nice. So for instance, Mrs. Magoots has a friend, and they actually just had their second child, but their first child growing up and will be totally bilingual, you know? And I'm like, that's so cool. I mean, Spanish and English, you know? So then if she wants to learn another language, obviously, then, you know, that's up to her and her parents, but she's going to be totally bilingual. And I'm like, that is such a big advantage over other kids her age in her area, you know? So, yeah. Parlez-vous omelette du fromage? I had no one to speak with, so I don't remember much. Yeah, I've literally never taken any French courses whatsoever. Never even any lessons, so that's why I'm saying, like, I don't even know. I don't know any of it. That's why I don't even claim to know a bit. En español un poquito. Pero no francés. I actually don't know how to say French and Spanish either. But was in French immersion. It's been so long since I spoke it since school that I've lost a lot of it. It happens, yeah. Something about a cheese omelet. Probably understand someone speaking it slowly. Cheese omelet, right? Took French in 8th grade. Wasn't super fond of it. Is that right? Wouldn't be able to reply super well anymore. We're 14 miles from France, and it's an official language, but we have lots of immigrant workers, so all official documents are in French, English, Portuguese, and Polish, and Portuguese as well. I only just recently, this is probably stupid of me to say, because I know like Spanish has a couple different, has many dialects, but like, you know, like Brazilian Portuguese different from like European Portuguese, you know, and that's something that just you don't really think about here in the United States, because for the most part, our English is all the same. Now we say a couple different like slang words and have some accents, but I don't know. My main is Arabic, second language English, but here you get to study French too. Cannot say I like that language though. I was doing pretty well until we got to the grammar part. Grammar's tough in other languages. It really is. I think bits I stole from Steve Martin comedy album, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say Dexter's Lab. Yeah, Dexter's Lab. Kind of read it a bit and make out what something is saying sometimes, but that's it. Gotcha. Yeah, it's very cool though. I'm definitely jealous of I'm definitely jealous of people that have learned languages from a young age, because you know, it's one of those things. Once you get to an adult, like you kind of have to, as an adult, you know, if you're trying to learn a new language, you kind of have to put yourself out there. Whereas as a kid, it's expected that you're not going to be very good at it, right? And that's why I always like my barber is Puerto Rican and his native language is Spanish, right? But he's pretty dang good at English too. Way better at English than I am at Spanish, that's for dang sure. But I always try like not to laugh at him, you know? If he says something a little funny or he says something like a little bit incorrect, like I try not to laugh at him. Sometimes he'll ask me, did I say that right or whatever? And I'll tell him, you know, I won't lie to him. But like, I won't make fun of him or anything, because like, that's part of it. Like you have to put yourself out there as an adult when you're trying to learn a language, and you're gonna be wrong at some points. And it's just kind of awkward when then everybody just kind of laughs at you, you know? True Celt. Hello there, my friend. Learned all my English grammar from learning French and Latin. Is that right? Michigan is known for our slang. Verb conjugation is what got me so hard. Yeah. When I first moved up here, my mom told me to put things by the door wall. I had no idea what she was talking about, because in Indiana, we just called it the back door or sliding door. You speak Michiganese? Not very well, but I'm up here almost 20 years now. Yeah. There are definitely some weird slangs, that's for sure. So, but yeah, anyway, that's one thing I try not to, and maybe just a piece of advice for you guys too. If somebody says something funny, then that's fine, right? Like I will tell you this story. So I found out, so my barber was trying to talk about some pavement, some cement or whatever, but the way that word comes out when you're used to the like emphasis going on different syllables in Spanish, cement became semen. Cement. And so, you know, he's talking about, sounds a little different, right? And that's pretty funny, all right? But other than that, I just don't make fun of people that don't speak your language properly, all right? Now that said, I hecka make fun of people whose first language is English and they're bad at grammar, you know? That I make hecka fun of people like that, but I'm never gonna make fun of somebody whose second language or third language or whatever language is English. That's just not very fair, all right? So English is legit more hard than most languages, in my opinion. I mean, people say that. People say that, but at the same time, I'm like, I have a lot firmer grasp on English than I do any other language. So I'm like, I don't know. And for me, the other languages are hard. I still prefer to tap into my Hoosierese. Like you can tell, I'm not a Michigan native because I don't have that clear dialect. Cement and guitar. You have 10 words all spelled differently, said the same, half meaning similar. Yeah. Like Stewie Griffin's semen. Yeah, more or less. A mix of Midwest accent and Southern. Hecka, LOL, makes fun of Lutz. Hecka. But I'm just saying, all right? I'm just saying. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny when it's like native English speaker versus native English speaker. Not as funny when it's native English versus like ESL or something like that. So anyway, my friends, what do you say we get to some thievery? Some thievery up in this bee. Need redemption for hecka funny. What would it be? I think oh, right. Okay. Backpack inventory is only an upgrade. I was about to say, when do I get to steal a bigger backpack? Maybe there will be one, but does loot say hecka? That's not an Indiana thing. I can tell you that much. Hecka? I mean, you know what I'm saying though, right? Actually, a video on YouTube about the English language. Oh, I'm sure there are many a video on the English language. There's Chaotic shared one a little while back that was English UK English versus US English. That was pretty funny too. It was from like a comedy sketch, basically about how the guy was saying that the US English is dumbed down version of UK English. And I'm like, I don't know, it's just more specific. Funniest thing is when Americans hear me speaking and they assume I'm intelligent just from my RP accent. What's an RP accent? You roleplay? Hecka equals a lot. Exactly. Exactly. Some people use hella. I use hecka. What was I gonna do? Oh, I had to buy a lockpick. Okay. Receive pronunciations, the language of BBC News. Okay. Ooh, aren't you fancy? Where's my I'm so fancy button? I'm so fancy. I don't know that I haven't created that yet. Okay, so I'm buying a lockpick from the pawn shop. The pawn shop is like right in front of me. How do I get down there though? Guess I go around this way? The driving is thankfully rather simple. I will say that. There's not much going on in terms of like physics when you turn your car going fast or anything, thankfully. There's an arcade. Okay, hang on. Pit stop. Pit stop. Oh, I didn't park that very well. Still not the best, but it's fine. Oop. Native Jersey accent is so nasty that my parents decided we'd never acquire it. Is that right? Wait, can I buy some of these? Look at this. Hella cola. We got some hecka cola up in here. Wow, if that isn't just some timing right there. Hecka and hella are synonymous hippopotamus. Bone apple tea. Killer block from Mars. Star attacker. Do we got any other games? Just those two? Hyphen anonymous. Hip hop anonymous. I had a book of English idioms in high school. Really like that, but they are stuff you cannot translate word for word into another language. Yeah, I bet. This guy's playing Space Force. To be honest, that looks kind of boring. Yeah. Oh, here's Space Force. Okay, so it looks like we get 3 games. Man, this arcade could be much smaller, I think. Let's talk to this fella. Welcome, welcome. End the conversation. All right. Can we thief from the... Can I just pick up one of these machines and take it to my place? Then I'll rig it to where, like, I don't need coins. All right, how do we play this? Move horizontal, move vertical. Whoa. Oh, I can actually move. Okay, that was weird. I tried moving earlier and it wasn't really doing anything. Do I actually go off the map? Oh, I do. Okay. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna be honest. I never really liked these, like this game in particular. Is there? Oh gosh! Wow. Do you speed up when you go off the map? It looks like you do. What do you guys think? You guys like this? Wait, what is that? Is that a thing to shoot? Or is this a power-up? This is really hard to fly this ship, though. I don't know what that is. No, I did shoot it. Okay. That's weird. Also, why... Okay, this game's bugged. Alright, how do I quit this thing? I think I just die, huh? Smashed by the boulders. There we go. That's the UFO you shoot. I tried shooting it, but... Alright, game over. How do I quit? Is it... There we go. Alright. So that's Space Force. What's Star Attacker? Oh, little Space Invaders? Wow, am I shooting? I seriously was shooting right in between all of them. I'm really good at shooting right between the aliens. Woo! Oh, yep, I got hit. Yep, I sure did. Almost got hit there, too. Ah, I'm gonna lose. Oh well. All right, and then the last one. I think the last one is like a brick break game. Brick break. Yeah. What the heck? Why did it shoot off that way? Oh my gosh. This game is crazy. I've not come across Chaotic in chat for a while, by the way. Hope all is well. Yeah, she is currently having some family time. That's all. I believe her aunt is in town from out of town, and they've been doing all sorts of fun stuff. So she actually just posted a bunch of pics in the Discord Monday, I believe it was. So yeah, all is good, my friend. Have no fear. Are these places I can steal from? I bet they are. Thus, hold my beer. Most English language can be explained by being ruled by the French and laziness. How do I get to that pawn shop? Excuse you? Am I not entitled to just all of a sudden start reversing down a hill? At least he didn't call the cops on me. I think I might have to like park it over here. The pawn shop is back there. You know what? Let's just drive through. Just drive through right here. I think this must be... Yeah, it is a little alleyway. Okay. I don't know if this is a good place to leave my car, though. No idea. Sup? Who's this guy? Oh, that's the crooked cop. All right. Anything caught your eye? What do you have for sale, pal? Lockpicks are $100 dues each? Oh my gosh. Asteroids, the number of quarters input into those machines, right? It's the UFO you shoot, though. I don't know. It kind of went through it the first couple times, but... Buy a high-end PC, buy this game, launch it, play Atari 2600 games, absolutely. This really is just it's a video game sim, you know, with like a stealing component to it. It was all we had. That's what she said. See? See what I mean? All right. I'm going to buy all 5. Let's do it. All 5 of them. Test lock. Can you break the ones that you actually buy? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Push the pin to the position marked by the arrow. Okay. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, that's not... Wait, I undid that pin. Okay. Wait a minute now. Maybe it's not as easy as I thought. Eh? Ah, okay. Got it, got it. Steal the car key from 402. All right. That's what she said was when you said, why did it shoot off that way during brick break? Why did it shoot off that way? Oh, gosh, that is very concerning if that's what she said. Parking is over here. Okay, let's move. Let's move over here. Also, let's save it. Look at that. Look at this poster right here. Mr. Muscle. The Toiletnator. The Toiletnator. I can zoom in on this. Noble Muffins presents a Big Guns production of a Javier camera film, Mr. Muscle, the Toiletnator. Mickey Pipey, Plungy Jr., and frustrated client make up by nature of the job. Executive producers Margaret Provost and Pauline Sparrow. Written by Jack Dog and Upset Joe. In theaters near you. Ooh, what's that one? Fat Max. Hopefully we get a better view. That one's stuck behind some weeds. Fat Max. Love it. Yeah, there's one over here. There's a video store. Nice. I'm going to try to steal all of the stuff I can out of there. There's a Dumbo. Hang on a second. We got to take a look at these. I'm parked illegally. Maroney. No wire, no pipe, no stud can stop him. Dumbo. Where are you drilling? Wow. Yeah, there's Fat Max. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. The Smog. Bolt your doors. Never leave home without your mask on. There's something's in the air. Oh, that's... Okay, I don't like that. Blocking the road? Oh, gosh. No. Me? If I pull up over here, I'm no longer blocking the road, right? There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, I don't know. The Toiletnator. Shot sideways. Toiletnator, making the bathroom safe for all Americans. Okay, well... Geez, people. What do you want from me? There's no parking anywhere. Except over here. So let's go. We're going to park over here. Oh, yikes. I should actually look at the road instead of the map. Park it up over here. All right. Wow, these are some tight spots. But did I kind of just nail that? Just whipped it on in there and, well, that's what she said. Okay. That's pretty good parking, though, for it being very tiny spots. All right. There is a bus stop. This sometimes. Save game. It's not actually saving the game. Huh. Weird. Blockbusters. This game's set in the Midwest. We always pluralize our stores. I think they mean the actual... Oh, this area is... It's an abandoned building, I guess? Or... Derelict my... building? Derelict my halls. Kind of a building. I think I'll maybe come back at night. Let's come back at night. Can I tag this guy? Okay. Zoolander, yes. Yes, indeed. Big parking spots for a European, is that right? Well, this is rather not large of a parking spot. We're going to sleep until, let's go with 20 o'clock. Then we got to change our equipment. Do our sneaking clothes. We're actually going to go with the crowbar as well. Perfect. All right. Might disappear in 1 minute. Do not lament my loss. If so, take care. Yeah, exactly. We shall remember you. In Europe, the original Fiat 500 was regarded as a family car. The Fiat 500 was a family car? My gosh. How long can I stay invisible for? Nailed it. First time picking the lock without the tutorial. All right. Do this. There's a guard in here somewhere. Maybe. And then again, I'm not seeing anybody through the walls. Oh, there definitely is, though. That's kind of silly. Why can't I? Oh, maybe because I didn't mark him to begin with. Oh, no, there he is. Now he's showing up. Okay, interesting. Is there another one over here, though? Can that person see me? Okay, what is this? A pressure cooker? A slow cooker. That's a request item. $92 reduce? Dang, that's way more than I normally find. Ooh, we like that. Yeah, normally I'm finding like... There's another calculator. We like the calculators. Small but worth a lot. Yeah, normally I'm just finding like, I don't know, $8. Runman players request item, 19. There's the key. 89. Ow. Radio cassette recorder. He cannot afford. Great success. A cell phone? Oh, did you guys see that? That's awesome. On freaking cell phone. We'll have to go upstairs sometime too, this building. This building might be loaded. Car key pickup from 402. Wait, I already did, right? Oh, he is right there. Okay. Hopefully he's going back up the stairs. Yeah. You go right on back upstairs now. Wait, so I got a key. Oh, the key I got was just to the building. Okay, okay. Hang on a second. I'm gonna go dump some of this. I'm gonna go dump this off. And then I'll come back. That's some pretty good stuff. Action list, change equipment. So yeah, we got a slow cooker that weighs 17. Calculator, Runman player. Yeah, at least this. Wait, what? They apparently found out that I stole some stuff. Don't really know how. Can't change my equipment because it's not safe? What the heck? What kind of nonsense is this? What happened? Guess I'll just go hide here in the woods? I truly don't understand. Actually, there might be a dumpster over here I can hide in. This music does slap though, you know, so I'm being honest, but I don't know what the lady said. I didn't get a chance to hear her. Okay, I lost the heat. So strange. Umbrella Academy Season 3 has just dropped. Are you a big fan, Jersey? I've not seen any Umbrella Academy, but people told me that I would like it. Never seen it. So tense. I just want to know what I did wrong. Like, nobody saw me. It even said I had an S rating in stealth. So I don't know what I should have done differently. Maybe I just look too sus? Because there is a suspiciousness level. Maybe that's what it was? Why? Okay. What happened over there? Maybe so. Yeah, maybe somebody saw me in my sneaking clothes running across the street and was like, "Well, that looks kind of sketchy." This is the only like close place to park. Right, I'm trying to stay in the darkness, but it's kind of hard over here. Yeah, there's a dumpster right there. Okay. Let's try this again. I got to get upstairs, I guess. I did empty my inventory. I have to repick the lock? Oh, come on. My tool broke? No. That's $100 dues. Come on, highlight the cop. Highlight him. Highlight him. Why doesn't it? It's so strange. It is so good, but it's a 12 gigabyte download and it's going to take 20 minutes. Oh, dang. That is pretty hefty download. But wait, is that for the whole season? I don't know where this cop went. Ooh, a pricey skateboard? Yes, please. Your tool broke? The missus will be sad. There's a TV, Smallwood. Oh, wow. Oh, I have a key. Okay. Open it faster, you dingleberry. Go! Woo! Steal car from 402. This is somebody's apartment. There's somebody in here. Decor sphere. Decor sphere. Decor cube vase. Or vase. Video computer. What in the world are we even talking about? And another cell phone, too. Yeah, this guy's loaded. Ah, and he's asleep in there. What about over here? 10 episodes? That's not too bad then. What, hour-long show? Be my guess. So, yeah, no, that seems about right. Nothing wild. I'm in the bathroom. Purse blue, inventory full. Where's our cop friend at? I feel like... Hang on. Oh, I have 3 skill points. I could increase my senses. Detect near tenants and cameras even behind walls, 7 meters. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't remember getting those skill points. All right, increased my senses. Yeah, but Charles, I don't even know how the tool broke. 1080p and 5.1 surround sound version. Yeah, so that seems about right. 1.2 gigs each. Where is the cop? Oh, there he is. Okay. So I'm gonna have to sit through this. I'm not gonna wait in this room though. I'm gonna go into the room across the hall just in case this guy wakes up, comes out to his living room. You know, I didn't get a chance to get his schedule. We're gonna wait over here though. Is there a way to... Oh. Where does this go, though? There's the car... Wait, car to steal. Okay. I will try to get back out of my suspicious clothes. Probably breaks randomly like Skyrim. It could. Yeah, it definitely could be the case. So now I have to time my sneaking across the street properly so nobody sees me in my suspicious clothes carrying lots of items. Hard though, because it looks kind of dark over here, but it's not. Oh, that's bad. There's so many people out here at 4 a.m. Who knew? Whew. All right. We changed that. Can I put it? How much of this stuff can I put in storage? Oh, all of it. Nice. Okay. Perfect. I like it. Oh, the car's just sitting out here. Would anybody even be able to tell that I'm stealing it because I have the key? If you want to get rid of stolen cars as fast as you can, police will patrol the area looking for it. Oh, you want to get rid of it. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully they don't find my other car. Finally finished Stranger Things 4 the other day. You finished Volume 1. Just wait. Just wait. 2 more episodes coming out. What? How did they know it was stolen? It hadn't been reported yet. Oh, that was a terrible park job. Where you at, Raymond? Not safe. Okay. This dumpster is full? What's a guy supposed to do? I guess we gotta wait it out. Breaks randomly like Skyrim. It might. Man, that sucks though. It's $100 reduced per pick. Watched episode 3 last night. Peachy's so good. Yeah, I really been enjoying it. Or you know, was enjoying it. We're looking forward to getting the last 2 episodes too. So took me forever to get through it. Charles just didn't like the 3 storylines they had going on this season. Mrs. Magoots didn't like how frequently they jumped around. Because it's like, man, you barely see anybody, you know? And then it cuts to the next one. Or in some cases, they spent a lot of time on one storyline, but not as much on another. But I mean, they do that for obvious reasons, you know? They do that because, like, well, there's not as much going on at one, you know, one and the other. Plus, they got to build suspense. You know, they showed a lot less L. So, like, well, they got to build suspense. What's going on there? What's happening? I don't know. So I still have heat on me, I guess. I don't know if that's going to... It might be a problem. I might have to go pay off that crooked cop in order to finish this mission.
Howdy, young man.
Okay, never mind.
How may I help you?
I've brought the car.
Them youngins, I tell you. When I was a boy, we didn't have no goddamn VHS and 8-track. If you were bored, you had to get your pea shooter and pop off a prairie dog or tip over the sheriff's horse or whatever. I gotta get my boy out the door and into the great outdoors and teach him how to drive and shoot an elk. So I'll need you to rustle me up a camper. Go to lot 404 and don't forget your bolt
camper?
cutters.
Guess you could say 4 storylines. Right, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot going on, for sure. For sure, no doubt. No doubt about that. Buy a bolt cutter from the pawn shop. Okay, I just have to... Wait a minute. There's a... How do I... I guess there's... I just have to run over there. Otherwise, I can tow my car here, but I'm not going to do that. Unless it's free? Do you guys think it's free? No, it's not free. $38 dues. No thanks. Is horse tipping a thing? Yeah, I don't think so. Cow tipping, yeah, because I don't think... A horse isn't just going to stand there and let you tip it. Secondly, horses are pretty agile. They're just going to stand right back up. Still haven't watched any of the new stuff coming out. Not enough time in the day. There really isn't. There is not. You are correct, my friend. This bank is called Roba Bank. Spelled like Rob a Bank. I like it. I like it. What could possibly go wrong? All right. I left my car over here. This is going to be a nice little haul, though. Jeez, how do I honk my horn? I don't know how to do it. Oh, spacebar is a brake? Oh, that's interesting. It's not on the list of... Hey, that's actually really useful. Spacebar is brake. Town is expensive. It really is. All right, let's take as much of this stuff as we can. Although, you know what? You know what I got to do, actually? Well, you know what? I can go ahead and buy the bolt cutters from this guy. I'll do that. But I have to go back to the merchant because some of this stuff is stuff that he wants. All right. 1,030? My gosh, I'm broke all of a sudden. I had $1,300 dues. How much does this guy want to... $13? That's fine. Okay, I'll do that. That way I can travel easily between the two places now. Okay, well that sucks. Anyone wants a feel-good show to watch? Fresh Off the Boat is so good and super funny. Nice. We started watching well, more Mrs. Magoots than I, but we are currently watching The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. That one's actually pretty interesting so far. Am I going the wrong... Oh, I am going the wrong way. I need to go pretty much the exact opposite way. Okay. That's fine. Just turn around over here. And then another one, Heartstopper. That one I was a little less invested in. But I think it's funny. We just need to like bite the bullet and start one of the... What is going on over here? What in the world is going on? You okay over there? I feel like something's gonna happen. They're slowly rotating. I don't know if you can see this here. A second. They're slowly rotating. Let me pull off. I'm blocking the road. Pull off here. We got to see what's going to happen to this. Slowly, slowly, slowly rotating. They're stuck on the tree. You doing all right here, Chief? Maybe I can help? I'm kind of helping. Currently watching Keep Sweet on Netflix and the Office Superfan episodes. I haven't seen the Superfan episodes. Are they good? I think I'm helping. Oh yeah, this is a big help. Till they get stuck on that pole. Maybe I should help them swing the other way. Hang on, let's try the other way. Nope, I can't because they're turning that way. Wait, is it helping? No. I actually don't know that I'm helping at all. Oh, check it out. I was hiding so you guys could see this this car a little better. It's kind of hard to tell, but they are rotating very slowly. Oh. They're so good, really. Only Murders in the Building with Selena Gomez, Steve Martin, and Martin Short is fun too. Is that a new show? I've not heard of that, Charles. Episodes have so many deleted scenes and storylines, it really kind of sets it up for future seasons. The Office? Wait a minute, are you talking about The Office future seasons, or are you talking about Keep Sweet? Good guy Lou's trying to help an NPC unstuck his car. Only Murders was so good, can't wait for the next season. Only Murders. So, okay, hang on a second. Tell the driver to stop turning into the swerve. He's not skidding. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He's not a very good driver. Go back into town over here. Gotta go back to the merchant here. Speed limit's 50? Oh, that's not bad at all. This car tops out at 60, so that's pretty solid. Really would like to buy that hut at some point, if I can. A little bit of lag when you go between the areas. Just a little bit. I've got 3 skill points. I do? Wait, where do you see? Was it in here? Oh, how'd I get 3 more? Huh. Should I go for Sharp Senses 3 or maybe backpack? Yeah, I'm gonna go backpack. I like it. Thanks for that, Coleman. I didn't even notice. Season 1 through 4 are Superfan episodes, so they include deleted scenes and storylines that come into play in seasons 5 through 9. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, okay. I thought you were talking about like setting it up for future, like current future seasons of The Office, and I was like, Peachy, you know that's not going to happen, right? I was like, I feel bad to be the one to tell you this, but they're never gonna revive The Office. They might do like a reunion. I could see that happening, but there's never gonna be another. Well, there's never gonna do another season. Everybody's too big and famous now. All right, so a slow cooker was for sure one thing. I'm just gonna take as much stuff as I can. Let's see. Yeah. All right. See, what of these are requests? Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I could absolutely see you being that guy to break my heart. I could sense the sadness in your voice just now, and you're like, Peachy, it's not going to happen. All right, so what do we have here? We can deliver another Runman player. I only got 1? Oh. I had 2. I did have the slow cooker, though. $88 dues. No clothes. Oh, there might have been some derby shoes. Actually, might have been. All right, let's make sure there's not another Runman player before I leave here. There is not. There's a video computer, cell phone, calculator. Those weren't. Yeah, I don't think that's anything there. Video computer is not on this list. Tape recorder, headphones, VHS tapes. Okay, TV small. I don't know that I've seen a TV small in a while. Microwave toaster. We've gotten through like 3 or 4 episodes of Only Murders so far, but I love how they are leaning into the clash of millennial personalities with the boomers. Oh, okay, okay. What service are you watching that on? On what station should I tune my antenna? I'm gonna deliver the rest of this to the pawn shop in the other town in hopes that they'll sell me. They'll sell it to me for more. I don't know if they will they though. Do you guys think they will? Disney Plus for Coleman. Okay, that could be maybe the regional difference then. It's Hulu for Charles. Video computers compared to an audio computer? I'm not really sure, actually. Steve Carell's even said a Michael Scott character would not be well received in today's society. He probably wouldn't. I mean, I think it'd be okay. They might just have to update some things. Shady Woods Town. All right. Double door. Is that like Dumbledore? It's like Double Tree, isn't it? Okay. Pawn shop. Yeah, back through here. I will eventually learn this mighty town. There's another. Oh, that's the other car I got to steal. Okay. Came in through the other side. I got to go over here. Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena are such an unlikely trio, but it's so good. That's good to hear, though. I think Hulu is the kind of part of Disney Plus for us Canadians. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, and that's. I think I had heard that before, actually. Can I carry all of this? I think no. The answer is no, in fact. What's over here? Is there another merchant-y guy that's going to be here at some point? Wait a minute. I can break in eventually to the pawn shop? That would be interesting. Actually, that might not be the pawn shop. It might be a separate building. No, that is the pawn shop, likely. Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah, I think I got my money back. Video computer was worth $209 reduced. This skateboard is worth $242. Wow. Yeah. I don't know if these... it actually doesn't seem like these prices are any better. It's just that these items are... Those items are better. Undoubtedly better. Okay. Cool. Magic the Gathering time. I didn't know you played Magic the Gathering. Man, got built-in Magic the Gathering time at 9:30 a.m. I'm pretty jealous of that, I'm being honest. I can leave my car right there, although there is still some more stuff in it. Let me sell that too. Oh wait, no, that was everything. Okay. Or was it? I didn't think I could grab everything. I don't know. That was weird. Okay, so the car we were stealing is somewhere over here. I'm leaving my car by the pawn shop. I think it'll be safe there. Gate. What do I do about this gate? Guess nothing. Oh, right. I have bolt cutters. I have to cut the gate from the other side. Okay. Okay. Well, this is at least interesting. It's a little different. It is definitely different. Let's see, is there going to be a weak point on this gate? Or do I have to break in through a building to get into the gate? Actually, I have to break in through a building. Maybe not. Maybe not. Turns out not. Why'd I start sneaking there? That's not necessary. All right. Oh. There's somebody over here. Oh, I'm trespassing. Well, I should have known that. I'm just running through here all nonchalant, all willy-nilly. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. And if I am caught trespassing back here, it's really difficult to... Very difficult to get away. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Woo! Oh, willy-nilly indeed, Michelle. How are you doing today? Woo! That was close. Is that the individual there? Can't tell who that is, though. Is it a cop? Just a tenant? Okay. I'm afraid that dude's just gonna all of a sudden poke his head out the door. No, he's doing dishes. Okay. Wonder why he... Maybe he heard me because I was running around. Oh, that's... Okay. That person does care. Shoot. Whew, okay. Certain NPCs care, others don't. Like, that person I don't think cares. Nobody told me how to use this. There we go. Somebody heard. I don't know who. Wait, I don't have the key? I should have known that. I should have probably known that, but... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, it's up there. Wow. All right, we're gonna get it. I probably should try to increase my stamina. But does it only work? 5% less stamina use during sprint. Does that work while sneaking too? I don't know. Not clear. Also, I probably could have brought the intel. That would have helped. Really? Dude's willing to jump over the ledge, but not to the other... not to the other balcony? Okay. I'm gonna take a 2-story fall. That's no problem. don't have a crowbar because I had to bring my bolt cutters. Maybe we can get up here, though. He did not use any hands on that part. Excuse me? Michael. Where's this dude gonna go? Of course, Michael's on the roof right now. That's where I need to be, though. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back. This isn't gonna work. I've not figured out how to use bottles as a distraction either. I think they're kind of broken. All right. Actually, not trespassing right here. You can believe it. This part here is totally okay. Oh, gosh. We're fine. Don't mind me. I think I will bring my car a little closer, too. Well, it's actually still not that far. Here at the pawn shop is fine. What's over there? All right. Let's go... Yeah. Well, did I get that permanently? Yeah, okay, okay. So Michael's on the roof until about 4 a.m. He's on the toilet for an hour. Okay. Man. So let's sleep until about 4 a.m. Oh, and I'm not technically parked? Okay. Is this parking? There are lines right there. I'll try parking over here. Yeah, it still doesn't say I'm parked. Okay, so what the heck is this then? Is that parking? No. Okay, I guess only spots on the map that have a P on them mean you're parked, but I don't understand what these other spots are then. All right, we'll sleep till 4 a.m. Michael should be off the roof now. Oh, and I was going to change my change to the crowbar now. Hopefully the gate didn't get repaired. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I guess we'll find out here in a second. You can only park in those spots for like an hour, so it wouldn't be a good sleeping spot. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe just limited. Certain limit. Yeah, there he is, sitting on the toilet. Oh, it's literally on the roof. Okay, I did not realize it was that simple. But I might as well take the cell phone while I'm up here. Anything else? Okay. Dude's sitting on the toilet right there. Check it out. He gets up to check his turd every now and then, or what? I don't know what just happened. I love the falling animation, though. Okay. No, the gate's still open. Perfect. We'd love to see it. Smooth as silk. Just snuck right out of there. Nobody even knew. Oh, there's a cop. Second. I need to go around that way. Maybe I just loop back around in reverse, though. town is a square after all. Trying to evade the cop. Hopefully. That seemed okay. It's definitely a little different driving that. Were you watching him take a dump? Well, he might, maybe he was just sitting down while he peed. I don't know. I mean, I'm not one to judge. Equip the bolt cutter. Wait, why?
Howdy, young man. How may I?
Okay, so I left you that. Did I not pull this up far enough? Can't really, I mean, there's a little more space, but then I'm not going to really have that much room for myself. In fact, no room for myself. Okay. It does say I'm in parking right now. What if I do this? If I do this, let's just turn it. He's probably happy with it being parked like that. Right? I have to go re-equip the bolt cutter. So where'd I leave my car? Thankfully, I have unlimited stamina while not being chased by the police. And homie's pretty fast. Excuse me? Excuse me? Am I parked to the left? Yeah, to the right, actually. Back right. I'll try to equip the bolt cutter real quick. I don't know what it wants from me. What does the game want? Bolt cutter, okay. Talk to Raymond. Really? That's it? I just had to re-equip the bolt cutter. Okay, that's silly. That's totally silly. Completely irrelevant to the actual mission of delivering the RV.
Howdy, young man. How may I
Got
help you?
your car, V.
Thanks, partner. I'm driving this to Death Valley. You into movies, son? I saw me one today, and my God, what a car. Driving through time like it's a German highway. Now everyone wants a car like that, and only one feller in town has got one. Go to lot 401.
Man, this dude doesn't even give me a chance to catch my
check out
breath.
my arsenal.
Okay.
Howdy, young man. How may I help you?
Car unlocking kit for $1,500 dues. I have to buy the tool from him. Wow. I don't have enough money. So I have to go sell some. Wait, do I have stuff to sell? I have one cell phone. That's not going to be enough to get it. Okay, so I got to go find some more stuff. All right. Sell the car. What's going on, Schooner? I don't know that I can sell this car, actually. It didn't seem like I can. I should save it. Schooner, how's your day going, though? Save game. Yes. All right. Let's see. What looks like an easy target? 401. Rob a bank. Are there any places? I mean, I could go back into the other part of town. but I'm not going to get very much money. I need kind of a lot of money still. I need like another $1,400 or $400. So not too bad. Yard work as usual. Okay. Okay. Yard work, huh? Wait, why is this? Oh, it's because I clicked on it. Okay. 402. I think I'll probably go to one of these. Which one did he want me to go to? I don't remember. Time traveling 101. So it's a DeLorean car. Okay. Rob a bank. It's literally telling you to. I know. Pretty great. I actually should go scope it out. I imagine there's going to be a heist there at some point. You have to imagine. But not yet. I don't think I'm ready for it yet. Let's see. So yeah, the one with this let's see, 401. They got bars on the windows down here, but they are really close to the pawn shop. I'd kind of like to see if I can get anything good there. Also, there's a... Oh, this building here. Auto lockpick. Oh, wait, this was the building... Or was this? No, this isn't the same building. Can't use either of these doors? Okay. Auto lockpick. Officially trespassing. Seems like this area of town is really just meant for stealing cars. There's a lockpick I can actually do. I can lockpick that gate as well, or I can just jump it. 8 yards of mulch. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Right? Then again, I guess I really know. This is just an alleyway. I'm not even trespassing anymore. Duncan, baby. Actually, I can't do anything over here. Probably for the best. This guy's doesn't seem the most coordinated. So I don't understand what an auto lockpick is. I don't know if that's like just a regular lockpick that works automatically. Person is aware. They know, kind of. Can I pick their lock? I can't. Okay, I guess maybe I'll pick this lock. Did I just see somebody? Okay. Postin'. Have to get the day started. Stay awesome, everyone. Appreciate it, PB. Hopefully you have a good start to the day. Hitch earrings, huh? Okay. Joystick. All right. Some very interesting things just sitting out here in these shelves. Thanks for hanging out with us today, PB. And you stay awesome as well. Interact. I can raise the garage door. Just go back out this way. Oh, there's a way up there. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't actually inspect the... I can see where they're at, but I can't actually do anything to check their schedule when I'm outside the building. I can lockpick that. That looks like a good area. I still have bolt cutters. I don't have... I really wish I could carry more than one tool. Maybe I will be able to eventually. Perfect. The schooner. Does he accept bits? Wait, who? Does who accept bits? My goodness, my friend. Cheers. Thank you so much for that. This one's for you. Kind of actually scared me. I think I'm gonna try to go in here. This building looks empty. Getting a little greedy here. And the tool broke again. Okay. Okay. Ah, some more kitsch necklace this time. I need to find some more. I haven't found any derby shoes in a little while. $8 redos. Another gramophone. Only 15. That's a TV small wood. Landline phone. Now that's got to be worth something. 45 experience. And a bracelet and a necklace. Okay. Those have got to be worth something. Getting 55 experience for them. Blue purse, pricey. Yeah, we'll take that. Could lockpick that? Where's that go? If it's locked, it's probably something valuable, right? Oh, it's just the exterior of the building. Okay. Why'd I have to do that? Why'd I have to lockpick from the inside? It doesn't make any sense. There's the headphones. Perfect. It's kind of scary. Camcorder? Okay, and a skateboard. I'm going to keep grabbing the small stuff for now. It's a microwave. You can take a microwave, and it's a request item. Crap, I do need to take that. All right, we got to do it. How am I going to get this thing out of here, though? Oh, like that, I guess. Oh! Tally-ho! My tool broke again? You kidding me? It's actually solid, though. Okay, so I don't sell that, and I don't sell headphones. Other than that, I can sell everything in my pack. Yeah, we're actually getting some experience now. All right, sell everything except for headphones. Cell phone, earrings, $98 reduce. Yeah, see, this is it. Necklace, landline, bracelet, necklace, blue purse, pricey. Cylinder vase. Oh, I can sell the microwave while it's in my car. Okay, so don't do those. All right, perfect. Up over $2,000 redues now. Perfect. Yeah, that went well. So let me go take this stuff to the merchant, and then I'll come back and buy the car unlocking tools. Unless you guys think I should go back in there. I don't know. It's actually a really handy place to steal from. Oops, I should go this way. There we go. Back to the merchant real quick. I think the microwave was a standalone item. There was some good stuff in that place, especially all those, like, the jewelry. Man, what a value. I can fit so many of those in my backpack. All right, let's make sure I can... I think it was going to let me deliver these without taking them out of my car. Let's find out. Headphones, deliver. Still only have one, though. All right. Kitchen, deliver that microwave. $140 dues. We'll take it, plus the rep. I gotta find a dang toaster now. All right. Let's go back and buy the car unlocking tools. It's kind of one thing I'm a little interested in. I feel like if I go back to... Like, if I go back to the trailer park right over there, you know, like I've already robbed the trailer park pretty much clean. Will any of that stuff come back? Look at that sun reflecting off the road. Nice. That was just 401. Could try to go steal some more stuff. Actually kind of like just breaking in and stealing random stuff more than I like some of these quests. Feels more dangerous. As opposed to errand boy-ish. Okay, yeah, let's try it. Do it again. They're kind of oblivious. Like, I definitely jumped the gate. They could see me kind of through the window. They're not going to be able to catch me, I don't think. Can they? I'll try to get back into this place here. There's a video. Still the camcorder. Oh, dang it. I forgot to get my dang... Ah, man. The crowbar. Just gonna grab the crowbar. Lockpick is probably the quieter option, though. There's the camcorder. We'll get these. What shoes are these? Yes, derby shoes. Perfect. See, I was right there and I missed them. This person does not have a toaster, but they do have a blender. And another crock pot. Crock pot was worth an okay amount. If there's anybody in there. Camera Kogan? Alarm clock? $67 dues. Should have had two more. Decor cone here. The radio cassette. More earrings. We love to see it. Okay, inventory's totally full now. Is that for dollars? Oh, now it's totally full. Good dang earrings and stuff. There's a red watch? Okay, we gotta see if we can, maybe I can, swap something out here. Camcorder. Shoes I need. Maybe the Maybe we should drop the blender? Drop the blender. It's still on the ground. Red watch is small. Still gave me 33 XP. Joysticks are rather small. Alarm clock is kind of small, but I don't think that's worth a whole lot. Yeah. All right. 2 alarm. Oh, yeah. Let's grab that camera. And then if we can find another thing of earrings, that'll probably do it. I wonder if a blender is worth much. See anything in here? Or we can't take that. Is that a gramophone? Yeah, only 15. TV, small wood. I wish I could take... I haven't found any small TVs. Oh, what's this? Did that... Maybe that didn't glow. Oh, no, it did. Calculator. I can't grab it, though. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we'll just grab an alarm clock then. Oh, slide projector? Hang on a second. I'm gonna try to grab that. That's gonna be worth it. Let's see. Camcorder's 12. Skateboard's 11. Everything else is pretty small. Let me drop this camcorder real quick. 48 XP for that. Can I carry... I can't carry either of those. I could carry an alarm clock, though. Oh. The vase is too big. Okay, I might have to come back for that stuff. If I do it quickly, the door will stay unlocked. Wait a minute. Was that TV always on? No. Somebody's home now. Okay. I'll try to fall on the other side if at all possible. Wait, I don't have to pick the lock again. Oh, should have fell on the phone booth. I guess not. Yeah, I can't take that TV, unfortunately. Got a new level, though. Man, yeah, that's solid. All right. Don't sell the derby shoes. I need those. Earrings. The watch is 132 as well. So the joysticks are actually kind of worth it as well. They're only one weight, but $37 dues. Camera's only worth 90, so Okay, let's go store this in the car. Let's see if I can't change that and put that in storage. Okay. Try to make it back there if possible. One more time. Hey, Phil, what's going on? Hello. How you doing today? 3 skill points again. Yeah. Pretty awesome. Increase the backpack space. Like I'm going to do it. Backpacker, level 3, baby. Yeah, this new town is definitely good for progression. Definitely better than the starting place. All right. I think I can get right back in, though. I'm just hoping his stuff... No, I got to repick the lock. Okay. Maybe I'll just do this, then. This dude's still in the living room? Oh, yeah. 100%. Okay. Will he hear me pick his bathroom window? Well, not really pick it, but, you know. You hear me crowbar it. person downstairs was a little concerned, but he was not. Okay. See, I left his stuff just right here in his bedroom. I just got to get in and get back out real quick. I don't know if it despawns, though. It does not. Okay, was there anything else of value? Oh, yeah, these. Yeah, this guy had some stuff. What's going on, Charles? Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Let's fast sneak out of here. There we go. Oh, we just beat that time. Wow. This dude doesn't even realize his stuff is gone, though? Or no? Did you win your magic game? Great question to ask. There we go. We landed on the phone booth, so I didn't even lose my stamina that time. Wow, I'm becoming a master thief. Thieves Guild who? Was it poor? I guess it's poor if you don't make off with a lot of stuff. Maybe that's what it is. But I did actually make off with a decent amount of stuff. It was just the fact that like I had already stolen it and I had to put it down. So the blender really was not worth very much. 44 for a weight of 12. The vase isn't worth a whole lot. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I get it. I get it. I get why that one was poor. That stuff wasn't worth a whole lot. Okay, well, I think what I'll do then, I've got something I can deliver to the merchant. But what was it again? Derby shoes. I need 2 pairs of derby shoes, so it's okay if I don't take it back to him. It's all right. My friends, I think that's going to have to do it for today. Let's head to the tavern. Alrighty, friends. Yeah, like I said, I actually kind of enjoy just doing my own thing in that game more so than going and doing the bidding of whoever I'm working for at the time. So that was actually kind of nice there at the end. But yeah, that is a game I feel like I can get my fill of it pretty quick. I don't feel like I have to play it for that long and for that frequently, if that makes sense. So tomorrow we're back into some Medieval Dynasty. That'll be the plan for the rest of the week. I will say, as we've talked about too, Raft is on my radar. I'm probably looking at playing Raft. It might be a little bit before we get into some Raft. Next week is the birthday week and the guild play day. So looking forward to that as well. Still voting. In case you guys haven't, make sure you check out Discord. We got a few different game options that we are choosing between. So what it means is the game is meh. It is. It's just one of those games for me that I think I get my fill of pretty quickly. Because you end up doing a lot of the same thing. And that's what it really is, you know. There were some better items, and that kind of keeps you interested. I will say, like, breaking into that last place that I did, I almost fully cleaned it out. And there was actually some expensive items in there, which was pretty cool. But yeah, for the most part, it's basically, you know, get into this, steal this. Like, I mean, you saw when I was stealing cars for whatever that dude's name was. He's like, okay, you brought me that car. No, go get me another car. Okay, get me another car. Okay, get me another. And it's just like, really? That's all? It's just, I'm just going to keep bringing you cars? Like, would have been nice to, I don't know, just mix it up a little bit. That's all. So yeah, it's one of those where if it's just a little bit too repetitive, I get my fill of it really quickly. So, but yeah. Anyway, make sure you vote in Discord because we got to figure it out. I will say I was kind of leaning one way, but I did want to at least get some feedback from you guys on what you want to play. So I can't. I mean, I might want to play a party game, but if nobody wants to play another party game, I can't really. I mean, I can't play it all by myself. So yeah, it's not GTA, and that is true. That is true. Anyway, friends, let me get out some thank yous real quick, and then I got to run. Schooner, thanks once again for the 100, excuse me, 100 gold coins. Coleman, oh, Octi was lurking around here too. Appreciate you both being mods. We got a follow from Queen Rags. And our Ko-fi members are Coleman, Iron, Phil, Fresh, Curry, Delicious, Peachy, and Spooky. Thank you all for the support over yonder as well. Alrighty, my friends. I was going to do a real quick check. So I have a meeting starting in about 5 minutes. I think we're just going to go ahead and end it here, my friends. I think so. So, Phil, bye, Phil. You have a great day, Phil. My friends, I will see you tomorrow with some Medieval Dynasty. Until then, take care of yourselves. Be safe out there, and I'll see you soon. Bye.